Slovakia. I hit the wrong button. I tried to pause it. Anyway, it was getting long anyway. Do it in two parts, you know. But continuing on. And the tent. This is continuing on to the video I just uploaded. Going into this video here from U.S. Empires Over. Same video, you know, just got cut off. Salaki had to do it in two parts. So it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's the future of America. She shall be burnt with fire. She shall be wholly desolate. What's going to do that? Intercontinental ballistic missiles and hypersonic missiles, and the laser beams coming off the chariots, right? For Yahweh have put, and who's going to do it? All these nations that possess arrows, missiles, which I'm going to get into Jeremiah 50. That whole chapter, again, all these chapters are good. But again, I don't want to make this too long. Even your allies are going to turn upon you, as I just read. The 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh hath put in their hearts, their mind, their lob. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it ever which way he will. For Yahweh hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, America, Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon. So let's see, a couple more. I don't want to make it too long. Jeremiah 50. This whole chapter's good. A lot of meat in this chapter, you know. I don't want to make it too long though. Salaki, 50, and where is it at? 14, I believe. I thought like 9 Salak. Jeremiah 50. I started, the whole chapter's good. I started 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, America, an assembly of great nations from the north country. They're being led by who? Gog and Magog. Okay, who is in the north? That in the, you know, the land of what you would call the Medes, you know. But now Edom reside in that land. Edomites, primarily the house of you know, they're Russia, Gog and Magog, and per Ezekiel 38, Gog and Magog, Russia's not alone, as I'm reading, right? A great company of, you know, Russia's coming with allies, man. Tells you that again in Ezekiel 38. Be thou a guard unto them, for thyself first and foremost, and unto them. Who? Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, so on and so forth, right? All with shields and bucklers, swords in hands, right? For lo, I will raise and cause a great divide is in the earth. For what? This third world's war. The West versus the East. You know, NATO, America, NATO and the EU versus the BRICS, Russia and their allies. You see? So it says, for lo, look, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. These nations are great, man, powerful, even more powerful than the so-called whore. You see? Again, thy terribleness have deceived thee. That's Jeremiah 49. That's what that Richard Wolff was going into. How they've been talking all that shit about Russia. You know, how they're weak and you know, they're bluffing and this, that, and the third. But it turns out they're not bluffing. And these other nations, they're not bluffing. They're not weak. Iran, refortifying, now they're becoming a nuclear superpower. You know, North Korea. These nations aren't weak. They're powerful. Why? Primarily because they're being backed by Gog and Magog. That's prophecy. Joel, let the weak say I'm strong. You see? A lot of scriptures were in my mind, but I don't want to make this too long. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. They lining up. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows, what arrows? The missiles, ICBMs, hypersonic missiles. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. They all gonna hit their mark. It tells you that, I forget where exactly. I think that might be in Joel also, They're not going to thrust one another through. None shall break their ranks. You know? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's spirit is going to be upon in the missiles, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a consuming fire. In Chaldea, synonymous for America, which when you read this chapter, it's going to go into Babylon and Chaldea. America is known as what? The virgin daughter of Babylon, the daughter of the Chaldeans. America holds all the tenets of all these ancient empires, man. America is a big smorgasbord of wickedness from all these ancient empires. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and the Chaldeans were known for their witchcraft. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord Yahweh, talking about America. They gonna get their fill. Because, and when you read, where is that? I forget, but the scriptures say, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall stir up the Medes, you know? They shall not regard silver nor gold, you know? Shoo, boy, these nations are angry, man. That's also prophetic, you know? They drunk the wine and now they're mad, you know? So it says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, ye, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because that's really why all this hell is coming upon the earth, because of what you did to the apple of the Lord's eye. This is why America's going out with a great big bang. And all you heathens had a downfall in our plight. And that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the ultimate chess player, is using you to destroy yourselves. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. Again, your mother is what? England. America came out of England. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness. Talking about America. America is going to be a desert. It's a dry land and a desert. That's the future of America. That's what Charlton Heston saw in the Planet of the Apes when he went to the Forbidden Zone. Because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, this is the indignation of the Lord, his righteous anger. It shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Shoo! Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh. Everybody that has ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, the Lord said, shoot them all off on her. Empty the clip. And that's why they're going to burn the whole with fire. Even your allies. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. Do unto her. You see? No, show her no mercy. You know? Just how gangster she thought she was. Hey, bring it back upon her. You see? 2 more and I'll close out. Again, Salakia is going to be in 2 parts. I hit the wrong button. I just tried to pause it, but, you know, it is what it is. And again, I'm just trying to, many more precepts, but I don't want to, I know brothers' attention spans be short. Try to get in and out like a robbery. Jeremiah 50, and again, the main point is to spotlight this video, and I'll leave the link in the description again. Jeremiah 50 and straight to the point. 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? You're watching it. You're seeing it. You know? It's being broken first and foremost by their own doing. Their own no wisdom in teaming. They set up a fiat fiscal system. They built the house of cards and it's collapsing. It's also being broken down by these plagues that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is bringing upon this place. But also he's using these nations, primarily the BRICS nations, to de-dollarize your currency. You know, you're losing your hegemony. A new superpower is rising up, or it would appear that way for a moment, for a time, because we know we got next. You know, Russia ain't got next. Moab ain't got next. We got next, Jack. And our kingdom is the only kingdom that's forever. So it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon, America, become a desolation among the nations? It's looking like a third world nation, you know? But it's really going to be desolate when the missiles hit it. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. You in the trick bag, you know? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set a trap for you, you know? From the time you put it in your mind, you know, to move against your brother Jacob, that was your downfall, your demise. It was over for you. Because everything starts in the mind. I have laid a snare for thee, but it was predestined. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's movie. Who have resisted his will? And thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught. You caught red-handed. This shameful spewing is on your glory. The evidence is overwhelming. It's an open and shut case, you know. And the judge is on his way. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh. You fighting against the Lord. You said you're gonna come to the north and sit amongst the stars in the congregation of the north. You know? You said you are the Most High. You said you are the epitome of righteousness and knowledge. You know? The Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory. It's a future prophecy. He gonna empty the clip. And have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. Those arrows, those intercontinental ballistic missiles. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Lord of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans. Again, America. Babylon, Chaldea, all synonymous for America. I'm going to close out here. Adawan Ratazah, this came together and it made sense. You know, Salakia, again, it's going to be in two parts. You know, close out here. The main point is in 16. Another chapter, the whole chapter is good too. Another whole chapter that's good. I start at 12. Damn, the whole chapter's good, man. I start at 7. Jeremiah 49 and 7. Concerning Edom, the so-called white man, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is wisdom no more in Teman, as Richard Wolff is going into hell the fuck no. Everything Esau's doing is leading to their further demise. You know? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Look at the cabinet that DJ Trump is trying to set up. Is that a prudent, wise cabinet? Don't look like it. Is their wisdom vanished? Yes. Esau Edom ain't had a bright idea in ages. The last brightest idea he had was to split the goddamn atom. You see? And that was to his demise. You know? It says, what did Oppenheimer say? I have become the destroyer of the world of worlds, the father of death. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the Don, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. We're in the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai visiting the world that he made. And he's primarily visiting these heathens, you know, primarily Esau, Edom. And again, because 2/3 of Israel in America refuse to repent, they gonna die the death of an Edomite. They gonna be visited. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I have uncovered his secret places. He's exposed. All his wickedness is out in the open. And he shall not be able to hide himself. The covering cast. You know? He tried so hard to hide his true biblical identity. His true biblical nationality. He tried so hard to bury this truth. He tried so hard to bury Yasharallah. All you heathens. Psalms 83. But it was all for naught. It was all a futile effort. It was all vanity. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. Everybody knows about the Illuminati. Everybody knows about, you know, your secret organizations, the Skull and Bones, the Boule. Everybody knows, you know, how you get down. and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, Yasharallah, you tribes, northern and southern kingdom, have assuredly drunken. What cup? These curses, primarily slavery. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? No, you're not going to go unpunished, sleazy E. You're not going to get a pass. You furthered the affliction. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah was a chief city in Edom, which now Bozrah would be America. It says, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, America, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. The line of confusion is going to be put out. You're not going to be able to recognize California from Florida, from Texas, from Miami, from New York to Michigan, you know? It's going to be one big desert. Like Elder Apostle Tahar likes to say, it's going to be a big-ass Tesla car. That's on fire. That's America. A big-ass Tesla car, Cybertruck on fire. It says, Salaki, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, go read Obadiah, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen. That was Omar Gabal Nasir, I forget, the president of Egypt, with that, I think it was a 6-day war. He said the Jews left black, how the hell are they going to come back white? I have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, an ambassador is sent, again, the president of Egypt, he's dead now, is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to battle, an assembly of great nations from the north. For lo, look, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. You're being despised now. They're looking down upon you, man. They tired of your shit. How is the hammer of the earth broken asunder? Thy terribleness, that's the main point, thy terribleness have deceived thee. You thought you was the John Wick with the stick, huh? You know, you thought you was unfuckwittable. But, hey, your terribleness have deceived you. That's what Richard Wolff said. Your military's outdated. That guy, Steve Poplar from the Poplar Report, he was going into the Navy ships. The Navy ships are fucking rusted. All the aircraft carriers, the big ass, they're all rusted, man. This place is through. Salakia. Hey, put a fork in her. She's through. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Going back to Mount Seir. Going back to Petra. That's why you make the whole world a concrete jungle. It reminds you of the caves. That's why you build those skyscrapers. Thou that holdest the height of the hill, yeah, you and the mountains and hills represent governments, and you and the at the table, you're at the head seat of the table, and you don't want to change positions. You know, all these nations are sitting around the table, right? And you got the top, the head seat. But now it's time for you to move out of that head seat. You don't want to move. So what you gonna do? You gonna flip over the table because you're a spoiled brat. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. It said, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord Yahweh. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. I read Jeremiah 50. And as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, why? Because it's going into primarily Babylon the Great, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. The same way Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities went out, the same way America's going out, with fire and brimstone. But this time it's going to be nukes, intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, hypersonic missiles, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So that's the part. That's the point. Again, Salakia. I'll leave the link for this video in the description. Highly edifying. A lot of good points made. Hey, man, keep watching, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep praying. We're close. Shalom. Wah abad babal. Kwam Yasharallah.